Thank you for giving me a beautiful life and for our beautiful son. We won't let you down, okay? I love you so much, Sunshine. I'll see you soon.
The wife of fallen TMPD officer Joshua Iyer with a powerful show of strength today, addressing the crowd at her late husband's funeral service amid heartbreak. Thank you for being with us for the news at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Sturdivant. Today, hundreds of law enforcement, public officials, and members of the community said their goodbyes to one of the 4 officers killed in Monday's shootout in East Charlotte. A procession carried the body of Officer Joshua Iyer from CBD headquarters to First Baptist Church in Uptown for this morning's service. The chairs were filled with Iyer's heartbroken loved ones, a number of people close to Iyer paying tribute to him. Among them, his wife, who you just heard from, CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings, and his childhood best friend, who spoke about the caring and selfless person he was.
As big as Josh is, he had the ability to make the world feel small. When he spoke to you, all he did was listen. He is there, present in the moment, and attentive to what you're saying. And if you needed the shirt from his back, it would be off of his body before you were done asking the question.
And WCNC Charlotte's Jessie Pierre was there for that emotional service today. She joins us live from Uptown with more. Hey, Jessie.
Yes, there were thousands of people here to honor and pay their respects to CMPD officer Joshua Iyer. Now, during the ceremony, there were tears, but there were also live in Uptown. Jessie Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
As you can see, they're a husband, father, and law enforcement officer. Jessie, thank you. Well, the heartbreak also felt by the community Iyer served. Hundreds of neighbors coming to show their support to the officer who sacrificed his life for their safety along a processional route to his final resting place. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson shows us how Charlotteans showed their support.
Today, here along 7th Street, the community reporting in Charlotte, Lexi Wilson, WCNC Charlotte.
And within the past hour, a procession was held for another officer that was killed Monday. The body of U.S. Marshal Fugitive Task Force member Sam Pelosi leaving the Mecklenburg County Medical Examiner's office around 3 o'clock to a funeral home in West Charlotte. Now, Pelosi, a 14-year veteran of the North Carolina Department of Adult Corrections. Funeral services for Sam Pelosi, Task Force member Alden Elliott, and Deputy Marshal Thomas Weeks are set to be held in the coming days. And the community continues to show its support for the families dealing with the unimaginable. WCNC Charlotte teaming up with iHeartMedia Charlotte and Back the Blue NC to raise money for the families of the 4 fallen officers. Yesterday, we got nearly 300 calls at our phone bank, with so many of you calling in to help these 4 families. So we want to send out a huge thank you to all of you that called in and that donated. And remember, you can still help make a difference. You can continue to donate by scanning the QR code. It's right there in the bottom right corner of your screen. You can also learn more by going to WCNC.com or the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. Well, as we turn to the forecast, we have some breaking news. This year's Strawberry Festival in Fort Mill has been canceled. Well, Fort Mill officials say they made the difficult decision to do so due to the potential of thunderstorms tomorrow. They say this helps to ensure the safety of vendors and visitors. The storms sure to get in the way of many events happening and still happening this weekend, from Love and Life and Breakaway music festivals to the Charlotte FC match. And Brad, we were talking before the show came on about the Strawberry Festival. A lot of disappointed folks, but you understand why. You got to be weather aware in these situations.
Yeah, you know, it's all about sheltering. You know, an event like that, so you got to drive pretty far away and walk long distances. You get 70s coming up, though. We're going to break down the weekend rain chances. There's still a chance you can get some activities in, but if you are going to be outside, you're going to want to have a rain plan. I'll show you that future cast coming up.
All right, thanks, Brad. And as Brad mentioned, the weather expected to be a big factor this weekend with the first Love and Life Music Fest now underway. Thousands of people are expected to be at First Ward Park today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And the organizers say if you plan on heading out there, you should be prepared. WCNC Charlotte's Miles Harris joins us. He's live out there now. And Miles, how are things looking right now?
Yeah, I know that Brad mentioned that there might be some of that rain coming here at some point, even today and throughout the weekend, but specifically today, well, we're going to go ahead and share with you those details tonight at 5:15. But for now, reporting live here in Uptown, specifically at the First Ward area, Miles Harris, WCNC Charlotte.
All right, thanks, Miles. Try not to have too much fun out there. Why don't you? Well, Love and Life will have a major impact on traffic tonight, especially as many are trying to get home from work. WCNC Charlotte's Brittany Van Voorhees is with us to show us conditions on the road right now. Hey, Brittany.
Hi, Nick. Now, it doesn't look like too much based on what we normally see this time of the afternoon, but there's still a lot of traffic to talk about. So this is a live picture here from 77. This is near, the traffic is going to be significant, and there also are some road closures to be mindful of, especially for Love and Life. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that coming up again throughout the show.
And Brittany, the key is patience this weekend.
My mom always said patience is a virtue. So
she is a smart woman. All right, thanks, Brittany. Well, still ahead on the news at 4 o'clock, new developments in last year's deadly fire at a South Park construction site. The new action the victims' families are taking.
And it's very muggy out there today, even outside of the rain showers. Dew points are back in the 60s. Coming up, though, we're going to track those weekend rain chances so you can plan around them.
And as the Paris Olympics draw near, expectations are really high for Team USA basketball. How an NBA legend says he hopes to continue America's golden streak.